I did say, didn't I? I wouldn't be able to sleep. It's now gone 5 o'clock. And guess what? Yeah, still awake. There's a fly buzzing round. The sky's getting light. And I feel like I'm never going to be whole again. But I know I am. I know it's just a waiting game. I remember after losing my boys, it was a heartache. I just didn't realise, because I've not had a relationship so long, that losing somebody you really fallen in love with is very similar to that bereavement. And it brings it all back. And that's the hardest thing. I'm pacing the floor because I just can't settle. Because he's not there in bed with me. I don't feel secure without him. I don't feel secure with him anymore. And I remember always saying to him, I feel so safe in your arms. And I did. I think he was the only man in my whole life who just, I felt as I was the jigsaw puzzle and he was the next piece, and I just fitted and slotted in. And it was hard because I put on a lot of weight since the last time I had a relationship with somebody. But one of the most wonderful, wonderful things that the Frog Prince said to me was, I know you want to lose weight, because I've lost about 7 stone already, but I've still got 3.5 to go. And he said, I know it's really important to you. I'd like you to lose weight if you want to lose weight. But you know what? I don't see you as fat. He said, I just see you as Froglet, my Froglet, and I love you and adore you. And he said to me something so amazing. He said, do you know what? If this is as good as it gets for the rest of my life, then that's fine. I cried. It was so beautiful. Look at me now. It was so beautiful. And then when I spoke to his live-in partner a few days after finding out, why he'd come back and how he'd come back and how he'd lied, she said to me, she was angry. She didn't know about me and I didn't know about her. But then when I did know about her, I did everything I could to try and do the right thing. But it just didn't happen, did it? He didn't leave her like he said he had. And I think that's one of the things that's hurt me so much. The fact that he came all the way down to Devon to tell me he'd left and he was coming home. And then 10, 11 days later, he'd been ringing her to say he was coming home to her. And when she said, well, I did suspect a few months ago, she said, but when I asked him, his words to me were, look, you'd only have to look at her to see what I mean. You've got nothing to be frightened about or worried about there. That made me feel so bad. The word comes to mind and really took away all that wonderful feeling when he said, if this is as good as it gets, it's fine because I adore you. Men are full of shit. That's the trouble. But then that's not fair, is it? Not all men are. Some women are. But this one was. And it hurts. I know I'm not in the flush of youth. I know I'm overweight. And I know I can look good. And I'm still losing weight. But, you just want to be beautiful for somebody, don't you? And that's all I wanted to be, beautiful for him. That's how he made me feel, beautiful. And all that's been snatched away. Right at the moment, even though my common sense is telling me that I'm looking like this because I'm devastated and I'm upset, I feel so ugly and so old and ridiculous. I hope that's going to clear up soon. It's bad for your self-esteem. Trying to go to bed.